This rocket is not supposed to be here. Why was this pivotal piece of spaceflight history abandoned on the side of a Florida highway? It's a rather strange story, but the main issue had to do with the sheer size of the spacecraft remnant. This part of the rocket you're looking at was the largest component used for the United States Space Shuttle program, and more specifically, it was formerly the fuel tank. This fuel tank never went to space though. It was a reusable testing piece made for ground experiments of the new Space Shuttle rocket engines. This 154-foot-long hunk of metal was an early first and made in 1977, far before the announcement of the Space Shuttle program itself. And initially it was kept a secret, of course, due to the nature of the Cold War. Its immense scale can be seen in old photographs here compared to the NASA headquarters, as well as the whole rocket. After announcing the end to the Space Shuttle program, NASA wanted to display the now retired Atlantis craft, but the only way to do so was to remove this test tank that had been on display in the same spot for years. NASA didn't want to scrap such an important piece of history though, so they put it up for auction. And the Wings of Dreams Aviation Museum purchased the massive rocket in 2011. But there was a rather big issue. The museum was all the way out in Keystone Heights, Florida, nearly 170 miles away, and transporting such a large object over this route proved to be a challenge. The sheer scale of this tank required several cranes, a barge, and 2 tugboats just to get it across the St. Johns River to its first stop at Green Cove Springs. Once loaded on a trailer, measurements would be made for the planned route of the rocket. These found the route to be currently impossible to take due to the nature of thin roads, low power lines, and overhanging trees present throughout Central Florida. So what did they do? They just left it there. And the museum that purchased it permanently closed in 2019, leaving this once pivotal piece of U.S. spaceflight history without an owner, abandoned on the side of a Florida road.